Somebody rescue me, I got too many, I got.
Welcome to the first ever 2023 Much List.
We did a roundup of all things music this year, and we chose the best of the best.
The VJs handpicked the categories and the winners, so we're here to deliver this list for you guys.
So the first category is Breakthrough Artist of the Year.
Yes.
And the VJs selected
Sheesh.
Drum roll, please.
Tyla.
Okay, no.
I
feel like that song says it all for itself. I'm just gonna.
She came in hot
this
out
year.
the gate. I know she has said in interviews that she's been making music for a really long time, but she came in hot and took the world over by storm.
With a simple song and dance, and she's so young, she's so talented. I feel like she has a really big career ahead of her for sure.
Yeah.
She's giving me young Rihanna. She just has this aura about her that has this superstardom.
And we're so excited to see her 2024.
Okay, the next category is the top 20 songs of the year. So guys, we see the songs right here. What are we thinking?
This list is hot.
Damn!
Yeah.
It was so hard to pick these 20 songs.
No, this was tough.
We were having such a hard time, and like none of these songs are in any particular order. These are just
Our favorite 20s, yeah.
I see Miley Cyrus's Flowers right there.
Yo, Miley Cyrus's Flowers. She came out with that video was crazy. I feel like she hadn't made music in a while, so to come out with that single and then following her new album, she had a really successful year. So Miley Cyrus is glowing and thriving.
And
For
also
sure.
Boys a Liar.
Yeah.
Boys a Liar.
Pink Panthers.
That song was huge.
And with Ice Spice, the collab, like there was just a lot.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out Drake, man. You know what I'm saying? J. Cole too, first person shooter. We all watched the music video together.
That was, I think,
Yeah.
one of the best music videos I've seen in a long time.
Yo, that was crazy.
Like who? What?
Yeah.
Where? When?
What? Yeah.
How?
No.
Yeah.
When we knew, because
That
they posted the
was a
TikTok.
cinematic, like masterpiece. I feel like you could have gone in theaters to watch it.
I feel like that needs to be like a two-part. Like I need a second of that within the
I need
same
more.
realm.
I need more for sure.
Fam, you can use our Much Studio if you want to do a part two.
Yo,
man.
He doesn't need our studio.
He doesn't need our studio, and since you got to talk about your boy, let me talk about my girl, Dua Lipa, Dance the Night. First of all, Barbie. Barbie took over the world this year. Barbie soundtrack, hers was the main song off of the movie, so
It was up
a
there.
hit. It was a hit, absolute hit.
And obviously, you know, Water.
Yeah.
Gotta put that on there. I think everyone knows the song right now.
Also, can I just say, if you're not even,
Aged.
you don't even have to be a country fan to know Last Night, Morgan Wallen. Who doesn't know that song? Like, that was huge. Yeah, well, we got Doja Cat, Paint the Town Red. She kind of entered a new era, so I think that her proving herself in the rap game this year, hip-hop rap scene, was huge. And we can't forget our favorite Canadian gal, Tate McRae, Greedy, obviously.
Oh my God.
Guys.
Greedy is hard.
This guy's
Greedy's actually a
certified tater tot.
Yo, shout out
This guy's
Tater
a
Tot.
tater tot.
man.
Shout
Yo,
out to the
no.
tater tots.
Can I also just say, I know you talked about Dua Lipa already, but then Billie Eilish is What Was I Made For?
Yes.
Barbie's soundtrack was amazing.
Barbie's soundtrack, like, I think as time goes on, you realize how amazing of a project that they did, not only with the movie, but they spent equally as much effort, I feel like, into the music as well. So that was a big
Great
year
job.
for Barbie, Woo!
Top 20.
Moving on, guys, the next category is Best Albums of 2023.
At number one, again, these are in no particular order, we got Travis Scott's Utopia. Everyone was waiting for this album, and for it to finally drop this year was so satisfying.
I was not disappointed. I know that everyone held high expectations from Astroworld, but I loved it.
Loved it. This right here is my modern jam.
Next up, we have Boy Genius, The Record.
This one is actually Sade's pick. I know she's not in this video, but this is her pick that she added into the list because she said that it was a really great project overall and it was just very nice to flow through. And she said it was on everyone's list. It was a really big album.
Next up, we got Burna Boy's I Told Them.
This was fire.
Come on, man. Burna Boy, yo, best Afrobeat artist ever. You know what I'm
Who
saying?
doesn't love Burna Boy?
Come on.
This was a good project overall. Obviously, the hit single was Heat, City
Yeah.
Boys.
City Boys.
Yeah.
But I liked some of the other tracks, most of the other tracks, all the other
This
tracks.
was my album of the year.
Was it
like
your
this
most
was like
listened?
yeah, this was my most listened to. Like I was in 0.35% of
Damn.
Burna Boy's listeners, whatever. Like,
Yeah.
and this is the
Wow,
album that
super
got
fan.
me there, guys, because I couldn't stop listening to it, like over and over and over.
Next off, we got Olivia Rodrigo's Guts. This is
Damn.
her sophomore album following Sour, which was obviously had so much hype and buzz around. That was like a huge album. I love this album.
No,
I think it's really good.
It was good.
Yeah.
People had high hopes and she delivered, so.
She always has so much pressure on her back and then she delivers. So then what are you gonna say?
Yeah.
What else are you gonna say about
Yeah.
Olivia?
I also just loved all of her like live performances this year.
Yes.
They were
Wait,
so
did you see the
good.
one where she was like breaking the glass and stuff? Did you see
Oh, yeah.
killed
I saw
that.
it on TikTok. It was good.
that? She killed it.
And then lastly, we have a country album. It's Zach Bryan's self-titled album, Zach Bryan.
Oh, shout out to my friends who love Zach
First
Bryan.
name, last name.
Genuinely, I swear, every other person I talk to has Zach Bryan somewhere on their list, whether it's songs, album. He's had a really, really successful year.
Yeah, and it was hard to pick because you can't leave out a top 5 album without leaving out country as a genre.
Absolutely.
Country is such
we
a
have
big
to-
genre,
It's
and
such a big
especially
genre.
this year. We
Yeah.
saw
Yes.
with Morgan Wallen, just with everybody like popping out in country. I was at the CCMAs and I was like, I didn't know country was super lit.
I love that.
The next category we have is top 5 collaborations.
Yeah.
This emoji.
Let's
Literally
go.
this emoji.
Handshake.
This emoji.
Collab post.
What about me? I'm not collabing?
No, I was
Collab
actually
post.
trying to grab your hand.
First, we got first person
Listen,
shooter.
Drake, just DM him already.
Yeah.
He's waiting.
He's
Yo,
been
fam.
commenting on all your posts, broski. So you have 1/2 of the follows from that collaboration.
Yo, fam, I love you, eh?
In all seriousness, first person shooter, before the explosive music video came out, this song was heat. This song was fire from For All the Dogs.
No, yeah, bar for bar the whole time. It just went crazy. So that's for sure
They're a really good collab.
Next up, we got Jungkook and Lotto. Hey, Jungkook went crazy this year with his collaborations. I don't know, like it was Lotto and then
Kid Leroy.
Kid Leroy,
Central C.
Central C,
C.
Usher, I think mixing
Jack Harlow.
with, yes.
Whoa.
The amount of lanes he went in this year to collaborate with multiple different artists
Yeah.
of different like backgrounds and all that.
Any of Jungkook's collaborations, to be honest. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Lotto also killed it on this.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, next we have the viral, everyone knows this one, Sprinter by Dave and Central C.
Your favorite.
My favorite, Dave. Your favorite is Central C.
And what about me? I like to sprint.
Honestly, do
I-
I even have to say much for this song?
No.
Crazy.
No.
Check the views on it. That's all we gotta say.
Next up, we've got Sam Smith and Kim Petras, Unholy. This came out earlier on in the year, but we can't forget about it. It did huge numbers. It won a Grammy, like one of the biggest collabs this year.
All right, lastly, we got Shakira and Karol G, TQG. You know what I'm saying?
With the
That-
2 QTs.
Shakira and Karol G with TKG. What?
No.
The TQTs.
TQG?
TQG.
TQG,
He's like the
yeah, you got it.
TQT.
TQG. We got Shakira and Karol G's with TQK.
Wait, that was real? Next up, we've got Shakira and Karol G, TQG. Not TQK.
Yo, that song was a banger, yo.
Okay, so now for the next category, we have top 5 visionaries. And you guys know this one is super close to my heart because I am a graphic designer and I'm still a cover art designer
Yes, you
at
are.
heart. Number 1, we have Gibson Hazard. He directed J. Cole and Drake's music video that we were
First-person
first person
shooter.
shooter.
Jeez.
He just deserved to be on that, this, just
alone,
for that
alone
alone.
for that project.
Just for that. Number 2, we have a graphic designer. I feel like I'm gonna say this wrong. Mahalo. He never does interviews. I want to interview him.
Oh, there it is.
There we go.
But he's worked with everybody. A lot of Lil Yachty's graphics are his. His vibe on IG, you guys just go through his stuff. He's amazing. For motion, so you guys know a lot of those like Spotify animations that come out,
Yes.
those lyric videos.
Yes.
Famid's doing most of them. So for SZA, we're talking like basically everybody, Famid's doing them. He's Canadian.
What?
Crazy.
Yo, Canada's top dog. and
Canada's got the vision.
next we have the digital artist Sora Ota. Don't know what your first name and last name is because this is your IG handle. So if you're watching this, DM us and let us know so we can tag you
We can show you more love.
Yes,
with
we can
your
show you
name.
more love. But again, an amazing digital artist. And while we're on the topics of digital artists, Roger Shammy. So Drake's cover for Scary Hours was actually co-designed by him.
Okay.
So we gotta show love to a lot of these designers because they do so much stuff behind the scenes.
Yeah.
You guys already know that. So those are the top 5 visionaries that me and Sade kind of like went through and found.
Amazing.
Perfect.
So these are the top artists to watch in 2024. Number 1, let's start with Strands. I can't lie, you put me on the Strands at one time and we're on shift.
Just that one time.
Just that one time.
And then from that moment, I started listening to his songs, and yeah, he is definitely an artist to watch.
Speaking of UK artists, we're gonna move on to the next one, Eliza Rose. You guys may know her by a little track that goes like this. Do you wanna dance, baby? I know you see me looking at you. The baddest of them all. And Eliza Rose, you may not know, she's a DJ and music producer, so she's very well versed. I love her music. Obviously, that hit that she had was huge, but now she has some more music. She collabed with Calvin Harris. This year, dropped a new song. I think she's absolutely one to watch for next year.
Number 3, we got Kamal.
You put me on Kamal. Yo, Verda's just putting us on.
He has a song called Blue. Like he's definitely an artist to watch.
His vibes are very feel good. Like who can we
Very
compare
feel good,
him to?
very Justin Bieber.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
That's
Okay, I
who
see
you can
that, I hear
honestly
that.
compare him to
Yeah.
a little bit, the sound. I can hear it there.
I'm just really excited for his 2024. I need him to drop more music. I need him
Yeah.
to just go hard in 2024 because honestly, it would be so cool for him to come to Canada too. I would love that.
I agree. His lyrics hit. They hit differently.
They hit different. And his voice is so like gentle
I
and
get emotional.
soft.
I'm gonna get emotional because his lyrics are actually
Really?
dope. Yeah.
Really?
Okay, do you need a second or?
Yeah.
Okay, next up we got Canadian artist Forever Friday.
Let's go Forever Friday. We
Canadian.
always show love. Yeah, Canadian artist, just one to watch for sure in 2024. Really excited for his year. So I would love for to see him like feature on other artists. and
True, that's true. I'd like to see
Songs.
more collabs.
Yeah, I would love to see more collaborations from him. So I'm
Absolutely.
really excited to see what he does in 2024.
Same.
Number 5, we got Jelly Roll. He is definitely an artist to watch with his impact and his music. But yo, that speech he did, he went viral for.
Oh yeah.
I want to tell you that the windshield is bigger than the rearview mirror for a reason. Because what's in front of you is so much more important than what's behind you. Let's party, Nashville!
More music from him and more motivational speeches.
Let's go.
Our next category is top 5 Canadians. Now this one was really, really hard for us because MuchMusic is Canadian. So we hold the Canadian title to kind of like a high standard. So this one was tough to pick.
We just have so many icons, people who are emerging, who are also just growing really big. So we wanted to do a little bit of a mix of like GOATs and then people who are really like coming up and showing and proving their
For
talent.
real.
We can't do a top 5 Canadian
Without
list
Drake.
without Drake.
Drake put Canada, Toronto on the map on the music scene, so
Wherever-
obviously starting with the list strong. Moving on, we got Tate McRae. She's been booming for the last couple of years now, but really this year, I feel like we were talking about it earlier, she's really hitting her stride
Yeah.
and like she's in her prime.
I feel like
that
she
way.
like rebranded herself
Yes.
and like whatever she's doing is absolutely working. Her
Yeah.
album is like a no skip album too.
I
So
love
good.
Yeah. So like she dropped an album last year, she dropped an album this year, and all her singles in between, like she knows how to tease music right, and she has the
Yes.
catchy pop, like
And her
the
little
pop
dances.
anthems. Yeah.
She can
and
dance, she can
she
sing.
can do it all. Yeah. Dancer, singer. She's a pop princess. Let's go.
Let's be real, guys. Your favorite artist, wherever you're from, is from Canada.
Yeah. Because the next
We're
one.
going crazy. Shania, like that was one of my most memorable interviews.
Absolutely.
I need to ask you this because you're the only person that can tell me this answer right now. How does it feel to be called the GOAT? The GOAT.
What is a goat?
The GOAT is the greatest of all time. How does it feel? You're the only person that can tell me that.
I love that.
And yeah, like I remember just being so nervous because I'm like, damn, I'm about to be in the presence of someone that has
Greatness.
accomplished so much, you know?
Yeah.
So I started off with, hey,
GOAT.
how does it feel to be the GOAT? And we just created such a viral moment together, and it was
Yeah.
cool for her to like naturally react and be like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, I am a GOAT. Like then it was really
Yeah.
cool to see. Well, you're the GOAT. I hope you know.
This
Starting
is
today.
hilarious.
You are the
okay, you
goat.
can say, we're gonna remember this, man. I did
Okay.
not know what a goat was.
There it is.
You have educated me.
There it is.
Next up, we got Charlotte Cardin. I mean, Georgia talked to her at Osheaga. I was there. She is such an amazing artist, performer, such a great person to talk to.
She's such a mellow like soul. Like she's just so effortlessly good at what she does.
And then when she gets on stage, you're like,
my God.
like I literally, Lupin, me and GK could not stop singing it after she performed it.
Absolute like performer on stage. So she had really good stage presence, very talented.
Next up, we have Toby, and again, we spoke to him at Osheaga, we spoke to him at MuchMusic, like at the studio.
Manifesto too.
Manifesto.
No, Toby's been killing it. He's been everywhere.
Yeah, like he's just been crushing it. All the music he's coming out with is great. I'm really excited to see what he comes out with in
Yeah.
2024 as well,
Same.
whether it be an album, a project,
Yeah.
singles, collaborations, whatever he's doing is working for his audience. Like I love it so
Awesome.
much.
And last but not least, the one we've been most excited to present, the most anticipated category is
Mount MuchMore.
Mount
Much
MuchMore.
more. You know, it's the cream of the crop. The Mount MuchMore is the 4 artists that unanimously, no debate, killed the year.
It's everybody, and then there's them.
So our 4 picks were Taylor Swift,
Beyonce
Jungkook.
and
Drake.
Let's go. Undeniably, undoubtedly, look at Taylor Swift's tour this year. The Eras tour, the Taylor's version, re-recordings of the albums, like she is just on a roll.
And if we're talking tours, we can't leave Beyonce out.
No.
Beyonce's Renaissance, almost equally.
The concert was,
Yo, crazy.
it was a show. Like that is
Yeah.
what you call a show.
I'm so grateful to be standing here. I'm so thankful to see all of your beautiful faces.
She doesn't even feel real. She feels like a
Yeah.
mythical creature. She's the celebrity of celebrities.
Yes,
There's
yes.
like, it's just not
She
fair.
is the celebrity
Yeah.
of celebrities. Celebrities consider her.
A celebrity.
With Taylor Swift, I would say that wasn't
Her
she the
too,
number
though.
one? Wasn't she the number 1 grossing touring artist of the year?
I heard-
she made a
a
billion.
billion.
You made a billion?
The cover of Time magazine.
She's one of the most influential women
Yeah.
like out there.
One more
on these
point about
lists.
Taylor too. When she started dating Travis Kelce, his podcast became like top 5. So I'm spitting facts to you guys right
That's
now.
how you know, because he's a little bit.
Yeah, he's
a little
actually
bit of a
spitting.
podcast head.
I'm just like, man, Taylor, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Word
to my mother.
Like,
Word to my mother.
Like, I can't even like do that.
Jungkook, let's talk about it.
I mean, we touched on it, but his collaborations, he's really, really putting on for like K-pop. Like if you don't know K-pop, it doesn't matter, you still know Jungkook.
Jungkook,
Which
facts.
is like, how many artists can you say that about?
Yeah.
No, not a lot.
Agree.
Right?
Drake has, again, he has put Canada, Toronto on the map, and he has made his way into everyone's Spotify Wrapped,
That's
everyone's
it.
Apple Replay.
You know what's the funny thing about this guy? You'll go through your whole year like listening to his music here and there, and then you'll get the Spotify list, and he'll be like number 1 and 2, and you'll be like, what?
Because
No,
he collabs with
'cause
so
he-
many people too,
Yeah,
right?
he'll just naturally be there.
He just creates and puts out so much music that I don't even understand. Like I can't even fathom.
But
And didn't he beat Michael Jackson for
Yes, top male solo artist.
top male solo artist?
Most top
So
Yeah,
he literally
That's
surpassed
crazy.
Michael Jackson, and
that's it.
It's
who
insane.
does that?
Well, let us know what you guys thought of our Much list in the comments below. We understand that music is super subjective, and we want to know what your categories, like nominees, would have been at
Yeah.
least.
Thank you so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed this. We hope you enjoyed our list.
See you guys later in the next Much List wrap up.
The end of the year.
Much
Much love.
Peace.
For the next category, did I say category like that? Now I'm
be
tripping. I'm
laughing,
like
don't be
TQG.
TQG.